Hello everyone, welcome to my episode 28 card game 7 hand challenge trump. Challenge trump. Now, as I have always been telling, if you can make 7 hands in a row, then accept, otherwise decline. I've been asking you a lot of riddles. Last week's riddle was, what belongs to only you and other people use it most? And the answer was, you must have got the answer. It was your name. Your name belongs to you, but other people use it more. I got some jokes for you. What does a house wear? A house wears an address. A house wears an address. Why are toilets so good at poker? Why are toilets so good at the game of poker? Because they always get a flush. They always get a flush. That's a joke. Why is Peter Pan always flying? Peter Pan is always flying because he never lands. Did you hear about the painter who got hospitalized? The doctor says that it was due to too many strokes. Why are crabs so bad at sharing? Crabs are so bad at sharing because they are shellfish. They are shellfish. So those were the jokes for you. And I got another riddle for today. What has words but never speaks? This is new riddle for you. What has words but never speaks? That's a riddle for you. I have been telling you a lot of stories about early days, 40s and 50s, when we lived on our farm, my parents' farm. We had a big farm. At the back, we had big mountain with black rocks. Then we had smaller hills. Then we had our farm. Then in the front of our house, we had the King's Road, and then we looked over to the ocean. So that's where our farm is, in Reki, Ellington, and bordered by a small river. It's a very small river, about 4 meters wide. But sometimes when it is rainy season, then we get water in the river, otherwise it dries up. And I have been telling you how we used to grow everything that we ate. We grew everything, and we also had cows, bullocks, horses, goats, chicken on our farm, and we had dogs and cats as well. And apart from that, we also had some wild fruits on the farm. We didn't plant, but they grew. A lot of guavas. We had a lot of guava trees that we enjoyed eating. And we also had lemon trees growing along the small river we have. And apart from that, we also had other small fruit. One fruit used to be like passion fruit, a creeper. The fruit tasted exactly like passion fruit, and I liked that very much. and that grew on a creeper. And I have already told you that once I was picking this fruit, wild passion fruit, and which was growing on a broken guava branch. The guava branch had broken down, and the vine was covering the whole of the branch. And I went to pick. I fell on top of a big hornet's nest, and most of the hornets came and sat on my dress, and I started running. My sister said, "Don't come to me," but I started following her. She ran from one row of sugarcane to other. It was a young sugarcane field, and she ran in front and I ran after her. And because I was running from one row to the other, the leaves of sugarcane brushed all the hornets away from my dress, so I didn't get any bite from them. That was my lucky day. But sometimes on the farm I got bitten by hornets many times, but we were not afraid of hornets because we liked eating guavas and that passion fruit. Apart from that passion fruit, we also had another fruit called mokaya. I hope most of you know mokaya. That small plants used to grow with the other vegetables, and it had cover, which we opened the cover, then we got round fruit, small round fruit. That was mokaya, and I used to like that very much. And we also had some garandila, the hard passion fruit, growing near the river side. And the vine used to climb tall trees. All fruit used to be high up. When the ripe fruit fell on the ground, then I picked up. And to break that, we have to put it on one stone and break with another stone, then eat with our thumb. We put our thumb inside and take out the seeds of garandila to eat. So those fruits we used to have. And we also used bamboo for our ruler. When we went to school, we had no ruler, so we made a ruler from bamboo. And for glue, babri fruit from a babri tree. We used to use that fruit as glue. That we just take out the skin, then the sticky thing was very good for glue, used for pasting anything. We pasted using that. And another good plant we had, very good plant, was called bye-bye. I don't know what it's called in English. It's bye-bye. It grows straight, tall, about 4 inches in diameter, or 5 inches, or 6 inches in diameter. It grows very tall, and that was very useful for making benches near our house, table outside for putting all our, when we wash our pots and pans, we put it outside in the sun to dry, because our place where we washed the dishes was outside, not in the kitchen. We had no sink or tap in those days. So we took all our dishes, pots and pans in one place, and beside that, Father made a table using this bye-bye wood from bye-bye tree. And some bure houses, for roof, they used bye-bye tree. Some people used bye-bye wood for making beds, battens for bed. And our sledge, the ghasita, very important thing on the farm, was made from that bye-bye wood. So bye-bye wood used to be very good for those purposes, for making bench. Normally we had a big bench under the mango tree when people, after working hard on the farm, people used to come and sit down under the mango tree on those big benches made from bye-bye tree. So that was very useful. Trees, a lot of useful trees on the farm. So not only the vegetables but other things also very useful. So that was my story for today. Now poem. I have my poem. I've been telling you a lot of poems that we used to say in earlier classes 1, 2, 3 in our school. My poem for today is: 5 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. Only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. Only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. Only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. Only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. None little duck came back. Mother duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Said Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. All 5 little ducks came back. Then Mother duck was very happy. That was, we used to sing all those rhymes, poems and recitation in our early days. Thank you very much. Bye.